Welcome back to the Unveiled podcast. I'm your host, Megan Murphy, and tonight's interview is a little different. You've heard the headlines, you've seen the memes, and you've watched the Tiger King chaos that got him famous. Joe Exotic will be joining me from prison this evening. Tonight's episode is not about regurgitating what got Joe locked up, because the truth is, repeating that story is just another level of prison for Joe in his mind, and I don't want to do that to him. I believe Joe is innocent, and I don't need him to convince me. My goal tonight is to shed some light on the situation and get to know Joe, the real Joe, not the character that everybody, dramatizes. So he should be ringing in any moment now, and I'm super excited.
Oh, shit.
You will not be charged for this call. This call is from
Joe.
Oh, God.
This call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time. To accept this call, press 5. To block this call, you may begin speaking now.
Megan.
Hi, Joe. How are you?
Hey.
Okay, so I'm a spiritual podcast, kind of mindset podcast, as you know, and I was wanting to know, what is your spiritual beliefs? Do you have any? Do you believe in like a higher power?
All right, I was raised Catholic, and through the journey of my life and losing so many people, I kind of combined several different kinds of religions and beliefs, because I kind of think that the Indians have it closest to anybody, and that's you're supposed to respect everything, including Mother Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Then I met this shaman priestess lady back when before my brother died, and then she helped me through the whole period when my brother died. And she taught me about the different gods of the universe, but ultimately, Jesus and God is our highest power. Okay, but I truly believe that there's other gods of the universe that help you get to that higher power.
Mm-hmm. Like spirit guides?
And then I married a Hispanic dude, and he's got some lady down in Mexico has me writing this sign on my hand every day in order to get out of prison. So I believe that there's a higher power of obviously there has to be.
Yeah.
Because we didn't just appear here one day. So yeah, I say my prayers every morning and every night, but I pray to several people at one time.
Wow. So I kind of believe in, there's truth in every religion, right? And then there's lies to every religion as well. So, but yes, I'm with you on that Jesus is, the ultimate higher power. And I just wanted to know, how do you get through your day with all this injustice and the resentment? And
it's hard. It really is. It's hard.
Yeah, because I know I was pissed off at my mom for giving my kid too much sugar last night, right? And I couldn't get out of that loop all day. And I'm like, wait a second, you're about to interview somebody who had 19 years of their life stolen from them.
Yes. And then after you watch television, which I should not do, but I do all day long, George Santos gets out of prison 2 months after he goes to prison. Because of who you are or how much money you throw around.
Yeah.
So it's hard to stay positive when you have shit like that going on,
Well, what do you tell yourself? Is it do you just pray or how do you get your loops from taking over and just completely taking you out in there? I mean.
Well, because I'm on 8 years now, and I only got 4.5 left. So I'm I've done the worst part,
Okay,
and the way that I have to just keep my head going is if Trump doesn't help me get out of here, I only have 4.5 years left. And my comeback is going to be phenomenal.
That was one of my questions. One of my questions was, do you believe there's a purpose in all this pain? And
I do.
Yes.
God made me go through this because I'm going to get out of here and I'm going to make some changes because I have a platform to do it on now.
Wow. I just got chills all over my body just now. Like, that is truth that you are speaking right now. I swear to you.
Yeah.
So I heard you got married April 2025.
Actually, I got married November the 21st of 2024, but we just didn't say anything until he was ready to go home.
Oh, okay. Well, congratulations on that.
Yeah, so next month will be a year already.
Oh, wow. Well, I wanted to ask you, how do you still let yourself love in the middle of all this hell? Like, how do you let someone in after so much betrayal?
Well, okay.
This call is from a federal prison.
Because most of the people in here have all been betrayed. Okay, so we have something in common. And then when you spend, you can say whatever you want about people in prison, but some of these people are in here for 30, 40 years, 20, 30, 40 years. And then there's people in here that are young that are going to spend their 20s and 30s in prison, and finding someone to keep that heartbeat alive, whether it's a man or a woman, is sometimes the only thing that keeps you alive.
Wow.
Because you're taken from a society that you're taught and to have what you're supposed to get married, raise a family, and live happily ever after. And you're social animals, okay? And then you're ripped away from that, and you're thrown in a world that doesn't even exist. So you got to make the best of it.
Wow. Because I always see, like, when I was listening to, like, the podcast you were on, you're just so, like, positive and, like, smiley and happy. You can, like, tell it when you're talking, and it's just, like, I just admire that quality in you. So I just wanted you to know that.
I mean, the only other option is to take a bed sheet and swing from the fire pipe. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, you don't have any other option.
Oh, you're amazing. What do you know now about yourself, life, and people that you didn't know before you went to prison?
I am a lot stronger than I thought I ever was.
Yeah.
Because I'd have never dreamed I could have endured this.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I learned that, when I make it out of here, my circle is going to be a whole lot smaller, and I'm not going to trust as many people as I trusted before. Right.
I'm kind of like that too. I trust everyone at first, and I should maybe make them earn that, right?
The sad part about the whole deal with me, though, is I built that zoo, and I gave people that had nothing. Most of their families deserted them. I gave them a home. I gave them a job. I gave them a purpose. And only one out of every one of them that ever came to that zoo has even checked to see if I'm alive or if I eat every day.
Oh, unbelievable.
That's the crazy part. But what discourages me the most is how everybody sought that little bit of fame, and how everybody, that when they're doing interviews or stuff like that, they're the animal experts, okay? But nobody ever interviewing them ever even asked the question, you didn't know shit about tigers until you met Joe. Okay? Joe gets no credit for even teaching you what you're out there bragging that you're an expert on.
Right. What would it take for you to trust the world again?
I probably never will.
Good answer.
That's not going to stop me because I have goals now. One of my goals is, I'm going to get involved with the baby elephant orphanage in Africa. I want to get involved with an orphanage for orangutans in Borneo. And I have a goal that, Operation Smile was one of my best favorite charities in the world. I have a goal when I walk out of here, I'm going to fix 5,000 little kids' faces.
Oh my gosh. See, and that just, and nobody talks about all the charities and all that on the show that you've done.
No, I spent
This call is from a federal prison.
cooking for the homeless every holiday. I opened that zoo. Everybody says it was about money and fame.
Yeah.
I opened that zoo every holiday, Easter, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Mother's Day, Father's Day, everything for free.
Wow.
And I cooked for everybody,
Yeah.
that didn't have anywhere to go. And Netflix didn't show any of that because that wasn't their agenda. Their agenda was to make me look stupid.
Oh, I know. What has being locked up taught you about freedom?
To don't take it for granted.
Oh, wow.
I made it 55 years without even a speeding ticket, and I never dreamed that I would be convicted and serving a 21-year sentence for something I didn't even do. Tread lightly out there, because the government, you can never tell when the government's coming after you. Especially the way they're weaponizing it against who they don't like nowadays. It's insane.
It's gotten crazier. Trust me.
Oh, it's insanely crazy. It's insanely crazy. Now you take people like who's being indicted now, John Bolton and all of those people. Well, they have millions to fight. Trump spent $60 million fighting his indictments. Now take just the neighborhood guy next door cannot afford to even fight his freedom.
Right, and that's what's happening with you because you didn't make any money off your show.
I didn't have any money. No,
right.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I need public defenders.
Yeah. I keep getting this hit to tell you. Did you know Kim Kardashian does this stuff? Have you reached out to her?
I've reached out to her. She refuses to answer. And I think it's because I'm the wrong color.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I hate that. You did reach out to Trump this year, or was that before?
I did, and I have a clemency on file with him. And actually, the U.S. Attorney's Office contacted my lawyers and the prison about a month ago, wanting an update on what I've done, which, I've completed 25 classes now in the last 6 months. And, I haven't been in trouble in several years. And I've never disrespected the staff, and I'm 4.5 years from the door. So, they recommended that they go ahead and give me clemency. So we'll see.
So when do you think that you'll be seeing the outside?
Well, I mean, we can do this any time. Rumor has it that it's coming before Christmas, and if it doesn't, then before Trump's term ends, which is what, 2028.
Yeah.
Or I walk out the door normally October of 2030.
I cannot wait for that day. I'm sure you're just like counting the seconds down. But how much more time do we have here? I'm talking to my.
I don't have any way to tell, but it hasn't beeped, so that means that we're still a couple minutes out.
We're still good. Okay. I heard there was some new evidence that came out in your favor. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, the first thing is on season 2 of Tiger King, they all admitted to perjury on world television. So why am I still here?
I have not watched it, Joe. I have not watched it, but I'm going to when I go home tonight because.
Yeah, well, they all admitted to perjury, but what's going to shock you even more is Alan Glover, the hitman, took the film people and my lawyers to the zoo and show him where he hid a murder weapon. Their plan was to kill me to start with.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and I'm still here.
Wow.
Now the phone beeped, which means we're a minute away.
Okay. So where can they find you to help you out? I will talk to your team about finishing our interview on another day. But
JoeExoticOfficial.com.
Okay.
Go to the drop-down box, the evidence link that they have. They've got all of the video confessions where they confess to perjury. They got all the sworn statements, affidavits. They got 700 phone recordings now from the witnesses' telephones where the federal agents helped them fabricate evidence and knew they were lying.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Joe. I will talk to you again on our second interview, okay?
All right.
Have a good one. All right. Bye. Join me next time on the Unveiled podcast for part 2 with me and Joe Exotic. We're going to dive a little deeper into the new evidence that has been discovered. He might be getting out a little bit earlier than we expected. Stay tuned.